Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and today we are starting Tavern Talk, and I'm really excited about this one because I think it's going to be really fun. It's supposed to be a very visual novel style. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I do know that from what I have seen of it, it gives me like D&D Tavern Keeper vibes, which is why I'm wearing Critical Role merch. I've got like the whole aesthetic going on. We're here for it. It's gonna be a fun time, but before we get started, hit the like button down below if at any point during this video you guys enjoy what you're watching. Hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live, and of course share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Tavern Talk. Now, this game is by Gentle Troll Entertainment. It came out in I believe mid 2024. Let me check. Yeah, it was June 2024. So it's been out for a little bit, but it looked super, super fun. So let's hop in. Oh, what is this little guy? He looks so cute. I believe I have the DLC. Hold on. I need to look and see if I own the DLC. Because I don't actually know. Yeah, I do. I believe. Yeah, I have the DLC, which is cool. Okay, so good to know that there. Anyway, let's hop in. Yes, I am a woman.
Once upon a time in a world far,
there's
far
voice
away,
acting.
in a
I love
realm
that.
ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away,
Okay.
there was a tavern. My tavern.
Oh, that's so pretty. Little
A
bird.
place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment.
Okay.
A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious.
So that's my
Big
job.
shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't say that. That's how bad stuff starts happening. She gonna get people killed. Okay, who are you? Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all's fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Oh? Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster. Or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. Same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. That's an interesting comparison, but okay. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I can't have one of those. I cannot have hazelnuts. Or I can't have walnuts. I can have hazelnuts now in small quantities. And I can eat peanuts like it's fine. But yes, I have a nut allergy. Okay, it's some of them are severe, some of them are not. So do not put any pecans in anything I have. I will have to go to the hospital. I don't want hospital. I don't want it. I'm allergic. Oh my god. All right, so Fable gets it. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? Trips to the hospital are an adventure. Just ask 3-year-old me when she sliced her forehead open. No, I think that counts as a mistake. Sometimes it's just an accident. But, you know, sure. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah. Oh. That's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Do you know that feeling? When nothing exciting is going on in your life? I did not know I was gonna get called out in the first 5 minutes of this game, y'all. Like... Listen. Like, life isn't bad, but it's also not particularly fun. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement. Something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes. I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights. And of people. And of actors. Okay. I just don't like people. Like, as a whole. I'm not afraid of heights. I just get vertigo. And motion sickness. Y'all are gonna learn a lot about me today, apparently. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out of there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. Wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes. Sounds like a good song opening to me. Oh, really? You think so? Well, perhaps that has a nice flow to it. But nothing actually happens in it because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. Taxes, maybe? I think I missed part of what she said. I wonder if you can... Okay, yeah, you can go to the log. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never met one. Sure, they do taxes. No, I don't think so. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I don't know. I hate this is where my brain went. Isn't that like a third of country music is about drinking? Yeah. Listen, I grew up on a lot of country music, so like, I'm allowed. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. It means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be a nymph? Oh. Mostly, I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Sure. Really? Yeah. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Alright. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Oh! He's so cute. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Okay. So you have ordered... Pin my recipe. I did. If you want to look for recipes, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something and to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for more varied results, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. Okay. What if you pick the wrong one? You can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles on the right. There's a dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just trying to make a drink. Or just try to make a drink. You got this. Okay, so this one first. Swift strike. Draw the recipe. Okay. So it needs to be the top one, that one. Oh. With a little bit of this one, right? A little bit of this one and a little bit of this one. Okay. Nice. I did it. That's a cool looking glass. It actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was going to happen? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Oh, Fable, come on, sweetie. You got this. Hang on, my camera's a little off. There we go. I got an itch. Oh, mysterious stranger. Who are you? Alright, who's this guy then? How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma. Couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever. Okay, so to the journal. So, spoken heart. Okay, so we got to do 3 for this one. 2, 3. Then we got to do 1 down here. And 1 of these. Spoken heart. And you knew. Sorry, buddy, I don't have a mistake to feed you. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washed away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Oh. Not completely. Song of bones and water. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Oh, honey. Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong in the woods like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. Sorry, my glasses are really dirty and I can see. I'm trying to get my freaking cleaner cloth out and it's not working. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? Oh. I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Aww. Alright. Well, it's nighttime. Hello there. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. I couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quests for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tavern. Sure. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Erove? I don't know. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Are they talking about Twilight? That would be really funny if they were talking about Twilight, I'm not gonna lie. They weren't really werewolves, though. That was a whole thing that was explained in there. You mean the one with the vampires? Yep, they're talking about Twilight. Think so. Nah, that was just split society. That just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Which one are you, Innkeep? Team werewolf. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. Valid. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Okay. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes. All the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragan. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragan? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. Sorry to hear that. Nah, I had it coming. Jeez. Never fall behind on your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get it done rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog. Trust me. Oh, do you know from experience, Carolyn? Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha. Care. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Ain't hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What'd you like? Take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. Don't you dare get me into that watered-down muck instead. Something with a lot of strength. Okay, probably... Southern Brawler. Yeah, I would think so. Oh no, that's defense. Frosted Lagoon. No, that's dexterity based. So maybe it is this one. Hold on. I don't know if it like tells you. No, it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't tell you like specifically. So, okay, I guess we'll go with that one then. That seems. Yeah. All right, so we got to do 3 of this one. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 of these. And 1 of these. There we go. Southern Brawler. Have a drink. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving, thanks. Where will you head from here? That's west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. This is gonna keep making me all tongue-tied, isn't it? Kind of business. Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Snails. Undead snails. Alright. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the West, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, isn't it? Resurrecting the dead. Certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. It's just recycling. It's fine. They're not using their bodies anymore anyway. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open old wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Do you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. More of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. Alright. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. Alright, I will do in a moment. I want to look at more of this. So we've got Fable and Care. Okay, so she's an elf. Or they're an elf. Okay, got it. Ranger. Okay. So that's their race. Vukakin. Or Vukakin. I don't know. I think it's Vukakin. She's a beast slayer. Okay. Oh my god, we have... Okay. We have some things to learn. Fine. Guess I got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I saw all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets in your quest page. Okie dokie. Ooh, excuse me. Just drag them over. Make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Karen. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Alright, so that one. There's that one and this one. New quest. Alright. Cool. So it looks like if we get, I think, a minimum of 3 different items for it. Oh! He's just... Ah! What a good little guy. He's such a cute little guy. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh. Fable? What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tavern. Excuse me. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday. Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf. Which is worse? Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if, when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss to shoot a tree instead? And then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead. Because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable. Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I had to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods. The world. The worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. I prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. I can't read today. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I get caught in it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. Seems like my life only follows that path. Follows a path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness in the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. You're okay, the Mary Morgan incident? Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God, word didn't get around. My very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the sylvan spirits, that gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger for anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. Uh-oh. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in Tregear, and recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor, and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. Oh, how'd it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. I don't know why I said gotten, but whatever. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing my ears. I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Oh! Not sure she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right to her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag mangroves. They say it has a taste for adventures. But you didn't. But I didn't. So what happened with this Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane at Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it had fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I had this whole speech prepared about how I was looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales matched my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. I looked at my biscuits and then at me, and then it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things is changing as the Leviathans see. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest! Maybe this will be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would-haves are just about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. I like you the same, nonetheless. You do? Yes. I don't care much for Fable the Flawless Hero. I don't think their stories would be very interesting. Fable the Messy Adventurer with a heart of gold and an endearing personality, on the other hand. Great non-guy. Might even be my favorite regular. Don't tell anyone else I said that. I won't. Thank you, and keep. Because I like you so much, I'm going to keep giving you free advice. I hope so. What do you have for me? You seem very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be, when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example, don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. Fair enough, I guess. That's the spirit. Is that really what we want to go for, though? Like, I mean, I get it, but come on now. We can do better. Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and future hero. There you go. Charmer of nymphs, going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I'll leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Oh, we have a choice now. Okay, so do we go for this one? You know what? As much as I'd like to go for Swift Strike, I feel like this one is gonna be better. So we're gonna go with 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go with one of these. One of those. Spoken Heart. I hope this is right. I hope this works. We'll see. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Farming. Oh, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tavern. I'm gonna protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. Sure, they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay, because of your help. I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I need to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. Excuse me. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest. So, I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass on to mortals like us. Exactly. Though I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. It's very thoughtful. It's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions for the next few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. See you post-victory. You got this, Fable. You can do this. Well, Fable will be alright. She'll be okay. They wouldn't kill off a character already, would they? I really hope not. Wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. Hope I was able to help. Me too. Oh, this guy's back. Okay, first of all, Northern Republic. Okay, that's the werewolf one. Ashen Grove, Tavern, Zenith, Wayfarers Inn. Okay. Okay, so we got nothing too crazy yet. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? Spoken Heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Okay, you want Spoken Heart again? I can do that. Okay, so it's 3 of these. 1, a 2, a 3. I don't know why it takes so... It's so finicky. Okay, hold on. There. Ooh. Uh-oh. There you go, buddy. You can have a little bit of that. There we go. Spoken heart, just for you. Maybe to help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Okay. So it's just a specific, like, no actual specific thing yet. Okay. Just making sure. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Alright, who's next? Just the two for today? Or do we get an evening adventure? Oh! What happened to you two? Careful, you'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Ugh, not another one of those empty babblers. Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you serve drinks quietly. Fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. Ugh, I'm warning you. Very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye, the innkeep. Innkeep is ignoring me? Not in the slightest. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I like quirky. I see. A thing on your shoulder. Is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fell on his shoulders and ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it's on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for story and your name. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette Dusang. Percival Kowalski Turtle. It's just a long string of titles. That's exactly where I went. Oh, God. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Okay. So something with red. Which is gonna be Southern Brawler. Yeah. So, we'll do this. A 1, a 2, 3. Here we go. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. Also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Skip. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough. Like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. A new one. Frosted Lagoon. Alright. So, it's going to be 3 of these. 1, a 2, a 3. Okay. Then it needs one of those. And whoops, one of those. Frosted Lagoon. Ding. I like this. This is a cool idea for making drinks and stuff. Taste of Ur. Just for you. Valued customer number 2. Oh, were you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just like how I like it. So Rhea, Kyle, about that ooze-filled story. Fine. Guess you earned it. Alright. Picture me, deep in the mountains of Dolvermere? Dolvamere, yeah. With my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier. Deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyway, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So did you dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug me out. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold. Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? Narnia? What? No. Kyle, maybe we can find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Stroot in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I can't find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event, not invent. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn. The vampire Countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast, that thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. You know, I will say in most things, vampires are dramatic. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape! I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, I did the Avatar line. Fucking love it. Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever step foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, toward the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of darkness. Temptress of men. Flamenco champion of 1460. Okay. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary. She bites. No shit. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep quickly. Another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. Let's see what I can do. Okay, first things first. Let's see. Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day. This one. This one. So, how do I make them? Okay. Okay, well, first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game here, and we're gonna go to the main menu. Yes. I just saved, so we should be fine. And if I have to replay a little section next time, it's fine. But this was really fun already. I like this. And I love the art style already. This is freaking gorgeous. I love how vibrant it is already, and how, like, all of the backgrounds, there's just a little bit of something moving. It reminds me a lot of, oh God, what the hell was that podcast? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me just a second, because it's gonna bother me now if I don't. Okay, the podcast was called Midst. And it, the way they did the art for each one of their episodes, especially on the YouTube version of it, like, it's so good. Like, and it gives me the same kind of vibe where it's very, like, adventure filled and very, like very whimsy filled, but also has a little bit of that, like, there's something a little bit more there. And it, with it having, like, little bits that are moving, like, the whole thing's obviously not moving, but you have the characters moving, and you have some of the background pieces that have, like, certain movements that they will make. And it just, I love it. I love it so much. I absolutely adore it. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, and if you guys liked it, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me, hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live, and of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through more of Tavern Talk. I'm really excited for this, and our little buddy right there, Ardu, he's so cute. Is that his name? Ardu? Arvu? Ardu, I think. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. But he's adorable. I love him. If you guys want to check out the game for yourselves, I'm going to leave that link down in the description. I don't know how long it'll take us to hit, like, DLC stuff, or if we have to specifically, like, go into the DLC separate from the main game. I will figure that out as we play, but I want to play at least the main game part, and then we'll hop into anything else DLC if we haven't touched on it in the main game. But if you guys want to check that out, that is down in the description, along with all my social stuffs and my Twitch, if you guys want to check those out, since we are live over there 2 to 3 times a week. If you guys are seeing this in the future, the full playlist will be down below me here on the screen. If you're seeing it day of, it'll just be the first episode, but that'll give you guys a chance to keep an eye on it as we go. If you happen to catch the first episode several weeks in, you'll be able to catch up really, really quickly in the playlist down below. Also, If you guys want to join the channel, become a member, and help us be able to build up a lovely repertoire of games, hit the join button down below. You guys will get early access to all videos before they go live on the channel, but you will never be paywalled away from seeing a video because I refuse to do that. I think it is absolute bullshit when creators do that. I really, really do. Like, there's some creators that I absolutely love that they will completely paywall their content, like specific things of their content, so that nobody can watch them at all. And I do not like it. It irritates the hell out of me. So we're not doing that here. But if you guys want to see it early, that link is down below. Of course, that support is not necessary. It's appreciated when it's there, but again, not necessary. You guys will still get to see all videos as they come out. So anyway, all that being said, I am Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys back at my tavern in the next video. Okay, bye.